You know what we gonna do?
What the fuck are you talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available on the shuttle to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop me.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f*** y'all niggas. You niggas think shit is a game, huh? They got some f***ing joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother, Pharrell, the Don, the Louis Vuitton Don.
No.
Okay, correct it.
No.
It's a new one. What is it?
Pupil King.
Pupil King.
Yeah, I'm a student.
I've seen that on the back of the jacket.
Louis Vuitton Don is the one great Kanye West, period.
Okay, that's right.
That's the Louis Vuitton Don.
That's right.
I'm the Pupil King. I'm the student. I'm forever the student.
How do you feel tonight, my brother?
Man, I'm electrified with gratitude. Tonight, you know, my appointment in this position is a tribute to our brother Virgil.
Yes.
I'm grateful, man.
Cheers
God
to the
is
best.
God is the greatest.
Yes, he is.
Yes, sir.
Alhamdulillah. Cheers, King.
Cheers. Blessings.
That's P right there.
You could do it too.
The pupil.
Chill out.
I've seen that jacket too.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
What's going on, you bitch made ass niggas, you bitch made ass bitches, you real ass niggas, and you fine ass bitches? We back. Cracking the motherfucking 80s. Episode 66. Episode The Jedi Must Fall. Execute Order 66. We live. We back, nigga. Cracking the motherfucking 80s, nigga.
The podcast, bitch. We back. What's up, niggas? Fresh as I turn, baby. Get a boom. Ain't got no job, but I stay shine. How is that possible? Niggas ain't working. Basic.
Exactly. Come on, man.
Open and shut case, Johnson.
Yeah.
You know the loopholes.
Yeah.
Loopholes in the, you know what I'm saying?
Three loopholes.
Selling drugs, nigga.
Selling
Niggas
Hey, niggas ain't got no job in y'all body. We sell drugs, bitch.
Hey, day, nigga. Welcome back to the show, motherfuckers. Cracking the 80s. Episode 66. 6. Shout out to the Six God.
Word. Shout out to all the sixes, man. Shout out to everybody. LeBrons, the 76ers.
3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia.
Oh, man, legends. All the legends.
devil.
You know what I'm saying? The devil. Shout out to Satan. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Satan.
Shout out my nigga Satan, man.
Yeah,
my nigga Yeet said, the devil told me how to get rich.
How many bands? 6. Uh-huh.
6.
What up,
shout out
man?
to Yeet,
shout
man. Yo, drugs. Shout out to Yeet, right?
Shout out to these Jordans that came out that niggas was wearing the 6 rings. Niggas was wearing them shits.
Nah, that's crazy if he was wearing the 6 rings.
Niggas was wearing the 6 rings, B. Word. The Dub Zeros were drew the line.
I was about to say, that was going to be my next question. Were those more or worse than the Dub Zeros? Because I had 2 pair of Dub Zeros. I ain't even know.
Dub Zeros
was fire, especially the first one.
Yeah, the blue.
The first one.
Blue Jones?
Yes.
Yeah. And the Red Jones? Them shits was gassy. Was gassy.
Yeah, those are the only 2 I had. All right.
Shits was gassy.
I ain't fucking up.
I'll wear them today.
If I had them, I
might
still wear them shits.
I gotta see how they look on my feet.
The 6 rings, you going a little crazy.
Yeah, niggas was doing the 6 rings, son. Word, niggas was doing those. I seen niggas. I see y'all niggas. I remember y'all niggas, my nigga. I ain't gonna put y'all niggas on blast. I'm gonna turn the stereo down. I ain't gonna put y'all on blast. I'm gonna turn the stereo down. But y'all was wearing them shits, my nigga.
Niggas,
I remember.
Word.
I remember. Man.
Word.
Episode 66. Welcome back to the show, motherfuckers. Hey, it's Cracking the 80s, and we back. Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to the Crack Rock La Familia.
Shout out to my Monday niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Monday niggas. You know what I mean? Fresh, bright and early.
Mm-hmm.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If it's your first time, welcome to the show. Hey, we back. We here. If it's your last time, just get the fuck up out of here, man. We ain't gonna blow at you.
Niggas gonna shoot at you right while you know what I'm saying?
I try to put the strap away. But
you can't put that away. You can't put that away. You can't put that away.
Say, yo, pass me the walk. Pass me the walk, man.
Just pass it us.
Pull the J. Reed.
Word. You can't do that.
Nigga said, "Pass me the wop, man." Shout out
Nigga
to the
Jay
crack
Reed.
fam.
Nigga Jay went on a mission and missed everybody.
Nigga hit nothing but
Nothing.
innocent
but
bystanders on the sidewalk.
Word.
Trash can, buildings.
Nigga Jay Reed was the worst nigga ever in a drive-by, nigga.
With a
ever.
Uzi, too. How you miss all them shots with a ooh-up?
Nigga didn't do nothing. He need to go to Tanya's school of shooting at Uzi. You know what I'm saying? Cause she hit.
Yeah, she definitely did.
She was out the window, nigga. They ain't about the niggas who act hard, nigga. She was out the window like Dub C, nigga. Word.
No, I hit one of them.
Word.
Oh, man. Welcome back to the show, everybody. What's up with y'all niggas, man? Y'all niggas doing good?
Niggas is doing great, man. Feeling good. Feeling great. How I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I just want you to know.
What's up, man? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Because the guys, we back. 5'2", I'm here. I'm him. Hey. Drugs is in this motherfucker. What you would do for drugs. What's up, my guy?
What's good? What's happening? What's happening?
What's happening? Bet you can't do it like me. Nope. Bet you can't do it like me. Yo, the funniest video out right now is still, and it's been out for weeks. This nigga Druski recreating the early 2000s Snap era.
Yeah, that shit was funny. That shit was funny.
Oh my god, bro! Classic comedy right there.
Bro, that era was crazy, bro. We can't forget niggas was outside with baggy tees snapping.
Yeah, yeah. I really want him to do stand up. And he said he had an interview with Breakfast Club, and he was saying how Kevin Hart called him a pussy. He was a pussy, a bitch,
shit. But not doing stand up.
Not doing stand up. And I feel like out of all the internet comedians, I feel like Druski really
he would actually.
No, I think he could be very fucking funny doing stand up.
I mean, yeah and no. Because you going off of the sheer fact of him just being animated and him just just naturally being funny, but that don't really work too much on stand up.
Yeah, I was gonna say stand up is a different motherfucker.
It's a different ball. You're right.
And you got to think he's been on tour. Like he's been on his tour.
I got faith in him.
I think he could do it. I mean,
I got more faith than with him than anybody else.
Yeah, the dude guys, I don't really see.
Hell, none of them niggas. DC Young Fly's not funny to me. He's just a loud nigga from the South.
But he has that animated,
he has that animated, right. But sometimes Druski's just funny. Like he's just genuinely a funny nigga. So I feel like if he finds the right set of jokes and mix it up with the animated shit, he could be good. He could be really good.
I mean, if he get like some sort of material together, he could.
Right. He need to get some good writers.
Yeah.
Fuck the writers. He got to practice that shit. Stand up ain't no shit. You could just have funny jokes and go on that shit and tell.
I think he could deliver. I think he could deliver the jokes well. He just need good writers. He definitely needs good writers. I don't think he can write
shows and all that. He has.
He has stage presence. He has stage presence undoubtedly. But his jokes, he needs to have some funny jokes that resonate with him. That resonates with, you know what I'm saying? Because he even when I watched his live shows, he's funny. But he leans on the help of the people that he got from Could Have Been Records to make him more funny. You get what I'm saying? His security guards to the niggas that the little the mentally off niggas.
He's an animated nigga, bro. He makes jokes out of anything type shit.
Right.
I think that's the difference between entertainers and stand up. I think he's a great entertainer. I'm not going to
be an improv.
I'm not going to say.
He could be an improv nigga on stage,
Maybe so. Yeah, maybe he could do improv. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. But I mean, the only person I feel like works well on stage, stand up, and on TV, Chris Tucker. Sometimes, because he got his stand ups is iffy. Like he has some real funny shit, then he got some real trash shit.
Yeah, like his recent one was trash.
But he still had some funny jokes staring in.
Nah, he did. Yeah. Because
you get what I'm saying?
He's still funny.
Yeah, he's still funny.
Chris Rock is just...
His Michael Jordan impersonation is fucking crazy. I don't know if you niggas seen that video of him. He was doing the sneaker shopping with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, for the Air movie.
I saw that when this nigga Matt Damon pulled up with like some boots or some shit.
Yeah, he did the fucking Michael Jordan impersonation. That shit was hilarious. Spot on.
Chris Tucker is an interesting cat, bro. He was cool with Michael Jackson, like they were friends. Mm-hmm. And this nigga was cool with like Tupac.
Yeah, he was cool with Jordan too. He was like he was God, bro. In the 90s, bro. He was like God. Like he was like impeccable.
Well, he could have been.
And he could have been. I still feel like he was though. In that
jumped the curve.
Yeah, I think not doing next Friday fucked his career up.
Yeah. He jumped the curb. He did that thing where a lot of these actors do that kill off like what they could have been or what they are.
Right. Because I mean, Rush Hour is good. Rush Hour is great. Rush Hour, those three movies are fantastic. Yeah. But Smokey is way more of an iconic character than the cop from Rush Hour.
Right.
Unfortunately, Smokey's he was just too funny. Like he was just too funny.
A testament to Ice Cube's writing, or is that Chris Tucker?
That's the environment that movie created. We all felt we were from there. We still say "Bye, Felicia." We don't say nothing.
That hard.
You know what I'm saying? We still say "Bye, Felicia." Debo is still the most iconic bully in film history.
Yeah, Debo became a fucking
adjective. You understand what I'm saying? Right.
Now.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. It's still you ain't got to lie, Craig.
Yeah, you ain't got to lie to kick it, my nigga. Yeah,
like realistically. It's basically it became embedded in the culture to the point where it's like, nigga, you can't really be born a black person and not
see Friday. Right. You gotta see Friday. You gotta see Friday. And at the time it came out, we was getting Boys in the Hood, we was getting Menace to Society, and that shit kind of just like cleansed the palate. You could do some hood shit and it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna just tell you right now, if you ain't never seen Friday, you ain't black.
If you ain't never seen Friday and you listen to this podcast, suck my dick, burn in hell. You a bitch.
Damn.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, and there you have it, folks. Marzstradamus.
But let me back to the topic at hand. You have Chris Tucker. Martin stand-up's not funny to me.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Martin?
Wait a minute.
His stand-up's not funny to me.
Nigga, I just seen Run Tell that. Nigga, I was crying.
See, this is why I say I don't think Druski. And I'm not taking anything away from Druski. I fuck with Druski. But when it comes to that stage in comedy, it's a different motherfucker, bro. You could be the funniest nigga. But stand-up is an art form, bro. You got to know how to pacing. You got to know. Because you up there by yourself with a mic. Like you said, his shows could have been. It's an entertainment. It's a show. So he got other people involved. When you up there by yourself, nigga, that shit is not easy.
That shit is not. Well, it's just my preference with Martin Lawrence. I don't find his stand-up funny. I'm sorry. I just don't.
Man, I might have to say you ain't black, bro.
Nah, I'm black. Martin's my favorite fucking TV show of all time. I am black. Fuck you, all right?
Yeah, I was talking to the homies. We was testing niggas' blackness, asking them random pop trivia about Martin on the fly. Just trying to get niggas to see if they can answer. If you ain't answer quick enough, your black card got revoked. A couple niggas on probation right now with the you know what I mean? They on black probation right now, but Martin is one of them shows, man. I still watch that shit. Shout out to
Martin
Matt.
Is the funniest show ever invented, nigga. It's like what Dave Chappelle in that show was like neck and neck to me. Like I can't call it.
Yeah, I don't compare any of those sitcoms to Martin. I feel like Martin literally started.
Yeah, it's the funniest show of all time. It's literally the funniest TV show.
It gotta be.
That
shit is cross cultures, like.
That shit is hilarious. I laugh at that shit like I'd never seen it before. Every time.
I was gonna say that's one of them shows where you're gonna laugh at the same jokes. No one is about to happen, but it's still funny.
It's still funny, bro.
I turn it on knowing what's up. I ain't like I don't know.
Yeah, it's still funny. It's still fucking funny. Like
it's the Biggie episode. It's lit.
And then he had them niggas on there.
That nigga said, "Yo, Mark, how you gonna get out of here?" Then Pam came through the door. He was like, "I got it right here." Because going get on top of Pam and galley up.
Yo, funny as shit is the Tommy David episode when he's stealing Martin's swag. Nigga came on the stage, kiss a pretty lady and sign some autographs. The Dontel Man tent, shaboing boing. Did you miss me?
One shit Me and my mother be
Nah,
screaming.
niggas is stupid. Son.
Remember the episode when they was snowed inside the crib? I think I said this joke on the podcast before, but they was snowed inside the crib, and the nigga Martin went to the window. They was like, "How high is the snow?" That nigga said, "The snow's on the 4th floor." And nigga said, "How the hell is snow on the 4th floor?"
Man, it's just too many moments.
Yo, bro, how the hell the snow was on the 4th floor though? That's crazy. You think about it? How's the snow on the 4th floor? No way.
Too many classic. That show is probably like the most, for me, I'm gonna keep it a buck. For me, the most reference show I have is Martin and SpongeBob, nigga.
Yeah, it might be.
It might official
be.
tissue.
Might be.
That shit is up there with Hove lyrics, nigga. There's a Hove lyric, there's a Martin episode, and a SpongeBob episode for every.
Because a lot of big Hove lyrics is big lyrics.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
This.
Literally.
This.
Yeah, I can't say much. Shout out to Martin, man. God damn. Yeah, shout out to Martin.
Another actor who Dave Chappelle can do both. Dave Chappelle's hilarious on stage, hilarious on fucking.
He's an alien, though. He's like an alien. That's not really fair.
Chris Rock is one of them too, surprisingly.
Not surprisingly, he's GOAT.
He is. His TV show, his on film credentials is on point, and his stand up's on point.
His resume is valid. He has a valid resume.
Bernie Mac is one of them.
Oh man, now we just naming goats.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about DL Hoogie? Who
that nigga's horrible.
Bro, he's probably
the worst.
Maybe the worst comedian
of all time.
Well, that's not even. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. I was gonna say of our time, but he's not even of our time.
Dwayne Martin is funnier than DL Hughley.
The nigga from Scrubs.
The nigga from all of us. The nigga from Handle Your Business. The Sixth Man. He was a Sixth Man. Above the Rim.
Sixth Man, above the Rim. Yeah.
Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Dwayne Martin is funnier than D.L. Hughley.
That's Gina Husband.
Gina Husband, real life. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's funnier than D.L. Hughley. Everybody's funnier than D.L.
Yeah. But he's you can't. Dwayne Martin is actually, bro. Dwayne Martin is one of them niggas that was a comedian, but wasn't a comedian.
He was a comedian, but
he was around all niggas. He was around Bill Bellamy. He was cool with him. He's like close homies with Will Smith.
And a nigga from Brooklyn.
Yeah, literally, bro. He cool with Marlon. Like he was literally always in that circle. Like he came in. He was Marlon in Above the Rim.
Yeah, he is. He killed Pop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I call that movie Handle Your Business. Handle Your Business. That nigga told Avon to handle his business. That's funny.
Nigga did the damn thing too, nigga.
That's really it for me. I mean, not really. D.L. Hughley's the worst though. He's the worst.
Yes, he's definitely the worst.
He's not a king of comedy. He probably should have been with Samoa and them.
Yeah, bro. He's not even funny to Monique, and I don't even like Monique. I think Monique is one of them who works well on TV and not stand up.
Nah, Monique is
because she relied on her being fat for like her whole career.
Not really. That was early on when she was Nikki Parker and shit. She don't really do that more. No, when
recently. She was doing stand up, she was I'm a fat bitch. All her jokes is I'm a fat bitch.
That was pre her little beef with Netflix, which was a few years ago. Her new shit, it ain't like that.
Well, she reminds me of a D on stage. She try to speak some real shit all the time.
She reminds you of a nigga in a dress?
Nah, like
that was Monique. That was Mars that said that.
Yeah,
I don't want no smoke.
The style of comedy she does is like Medea-esque. It is.
Have you seen her new shit?
I seen a little bit of it, but she was still teaching niggas life lessons. It's like, when I'm gonna laugh?
Nigga said, "Can I live?
Can I laugh?"
When I live.
I think
What's going on? I don't want to be like, yeah, that's right. The whole show, you're like, yeah, that's right. Facts. That's what she's looking for.
That shit turned into a motherfucking a sermon.
Word. I'm like, where's the laughs? I watched that shit. I'm like, I didn't even laugh. What the fuck is this? This is some bullshit.
Well, I mean, shit. Since we're here speaking of comedy, let's just get right into it. Pharrell Louis V fashion show. I'm gonna connect it. I'm gonna connect. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna connect it. It opened up with Gerard Carmichael. You know what I'm saying? The beginning. You know what I'm saying? The beginning, it was a nice little monologue, beautifully shot.
Squint eyes and look at 5'2".
Shout out to my nigga Gerard Carmichael. Happy Pride Month. You know what I'm saying?
My eyes are squinting right now.
But that Louis V fashion show, first Louis V fashion show since Pharrell took over.
Shout out to my nigga Skateboard P. Shout out to my nigga Skateboard P. I've been a fan of yours since you met that dude named Nego and started wearing some crazy shit and held a skateboard in your hand. It was in front of a Lambo with a few other niggas.
I was just
Team Ice Cream, and it was just
I want you back.
Amazing. So you are the trendsetter of fuck the past generation and this generation. So
hey man, he the lord of this shit, man. He
the lord of this shit. He knew that. Second in command, I would say Kanye is the second in command, but Kanye's not on a fashion level. Kanye's not fucking Pharrell.
And I was about to mention that. But peep this though. Nigga, Pharrell still gave it to Ye.
Mm-hmm. When Swizzy.
Bro, he the lord of this shit, boy. He the lord of this shit,
He's the lord of this fashion shit. I can't deny it, bro. Can't deny it. Some
people, I ain't the Louis V Don, boy. I'm just a steward. that's Ye shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, word. But he
welcome to my world, nigga.
He is low key the Louis Vuitton Don, though.
Bro, listen, man.
He is low key.
And Louis the King Jr.
He low key is though.
But I wouldn't
Pharrell
him
made
that
the
name
millionaire
simply
shades.
because
He made the
simply
millionaire
because
shades.
Kanye is you can't just.
Oh no, I'm not. Kanye is definitely Louis Vuitton Don, but Pharrell was that before him. Pharrell had literally had pieces with Louis Vuitton before Kanye did.
Yeah, he had the loafers.
He had the millionaire shades.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the most iconic shades Louis Vuitton has ever produced.
He probably had a better relationship with Louis than Ye at the time.
Because Pharrell's not.
Ye just came up with that name though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Pharrell is not a greedy nigga. Kanye West is greedy, but a good where he wants. All right, y'all gonna have me do some shit for y'all? I want to be the nah. Pharrell was like, I can do some shades. All right, cool. Nah, I'm good. I just want to make some shades.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to make some shades. I want to make some shoes. I can make some word. Oh, word. It's more of a word. Kanye's like, nah, I want that. You know what I'm saying? Type of vibe. So it's
staying right there. Pre-pod, we were talking, and I think Kanye being the demanding, is it more so he's demanding, or is he trying to rightfully take a place in a room where he's deserved to be in, but knows it ain't really for our people? Is it more so Pharrell is? Hold on, let me get the thought out. Is it more so Pharrell is more likely to go along with status quo, whatever he's given, or is Kanye trying to break out of that and take what he deserves?
It's like for instance, say we in a boardroom meeting, right? And you gotta we have a nigga come in there, right? I'm not even gonna say. I'm gonna just give the two people their personalities, right? The one person you come in, we talk to them about certain things. They give us their ideas. We go, all right, cool, we can do that. And they go, all right, cool, bet, cool. Guys, see you guys later. Then you have the other guy who comes in, and we talk on this and that, and they go, yeah, but I want to do this and I want to do that. Yeah, I like that, but I want to do this too. And we looking like, get the fuck out of here.
We shouldn't have let this nigga in the room.
Yeah, it's more along to that. It's not really like, it's not for us, this and that. Louis Vuitton know that niggas buy Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton knows that. They know that without niggas, there is no Louis. Okay? They know that. But they still want to have some type of structure with they shit. No, we can't give you royalties, nigga. No, we can't. What the fuck? Because you made sneakers, bitch? No.
I mean, not just any sneakers. Sneakers that are the most popular in the culture. I mean, it's something to it.
They're popular because of, let me tell you like this, right? if Nike would have kept, if Yeezy would have just kept making sneakers for Nike, he only made 2 sneakers and wanted royalties. Right? If you'd have kept making sneakers for Nike, then eventually maybe so you would have got your royalties, my nigga.
All right, how
you
about
understand
this?
what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You got to play the game. Like, I'm pretty sure Adidas now, he got to get royalties with Adidas now. The nigga done put out too much content, too much shit for Adidas. And his track record shows. The reason why them sneakers is rare is because the only reason why the Nike Airs is rare, the Nike Yeezys is rare, because the nigga's not there no more. That's the only reason why. Because if the nigga stayed there and made more sneakers, niggas would have, they probably would have re-released them. It would have been a regular sneaker at this point.
I mean, there's value to that though. Like, listen to what you just said.
It is. It's value because of the fact that he's not there no more. Adidas,
so doesn't that prove his value is beyond?
No, not really.
But why
not really. No.
If I could come to a company and I only make 1 or 2 products and they fly off the shelves, they increase your fucking stock value, don't I deserve a part? And I just, like you said, it's just 1 or 2. I have to continue to do this 10 more times before I get recognized for helping y'all company grow?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah. Adidas was in the shit before Ye came. So when they got him, and it's crazy because Pharrell was at Adidas too. And his sneakers sold, but they was too expensive. You can get a pair of Pharrell Adidas shits, but those shits was just fucking expensive. You couldn't get them. You couldn't afford them unless you got a fake pair. Them shits was very fucking expensive when they came out. No bullshit. They would fly off the shelves and the resale price was like $500. When the Yeezys dropped, niggas had Yeezys. Everybody had a pair of fucking Yeezys. Everybody had a pair.
I mean,
and they kept doing new shit, doing new versions. So after a while, it's like, all right, cool, them shits is out. If it would have been with Nike, it would have been, he would have
been overpriced. It would have been,
but it's still, people still would have got him. There wouldn't be the Yeezy, the Nike, the Air Yeezy 1, right? Is like the most sought after sneaker. One of the most sought after sneakers, period. But I don't think it would have been if he'd have stayed at Nike and made more sneakers. I don't think so. The only reason why it got popping because he left.
That's hindsight 2020 though, because I'm like, we can say if, but we got to go based off what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. But I just feel like
I think I agree somewhat with that though. I think that played a big part on, the power of that shoe.
Yeah, it definitely did. More 100%, 100%. Because you're not going to, any pair you get is going to be either be used or dead stock to the fucking T where you put them shits on, they're going to crack.
Is that the power of the quality content or the person that's making them?
The person that's making them.
All right, I'm glad you said that. Now back to my original point. If I, as Kanye West, am bringing this, my value, my quality content, and I'm bringing the culture, you trying to tell me I have to do this multiple times before I get recognized for doing everything you just mentioned, selling them shits out? They became rare.
Yeah, because at the time, Kanye West wasn't he was one of the best rappers at that time. He wasn't the best rapper at that time. He wasn't.
He wasn't known as the best rapper at that time. He was
exactly. He wasn't
killing production.
He was just Kanye West.
So because he wasn't as popular, that's probably why they didn't give it to him.
Yeah, of course, nigga. Of course.
I look at it as two different approaches. Because
he was popular, but he wasn't as popular.
Now.
Exactly. He wasn't Kanye now. No way, shape, or form.
Ye to
the Chi-Town's finest. But at the time, you gotta remember, he told the world that George Bush didn't care about black people on TV. He fucking went on stage, and which is all iconic pop culture moments. I love that he did that. But Nike, who's fucking suit and tie motherfucker, nigga, you're wildin'. At that time, you're wild.
So you're saying he should have just stayed in his place?
I'm not saying he should have stayed in his place, but I'm just saying like he had a lot of shit around his name at that time. I'm not saying he should have did what he did. He spoke facts, but unfortunately, at that time, niggas wasn't getting deals. Rappers wasn't getting sneaker deals like that. He was one of the first rappers to get a sneaker deal. One of the few first rappers. You had the S. Dot Carters and the G Unit.
Why you think that is, bro? He has value.
Yeah, but he fashion sense wise. But mind you, prior to that, they did a collab with Pharrell. And what happened?
Was it as popular?
I mean, could they afford the fucking Louis Vuitton? Can a regular person afford the millionaire shades at that time? No.
I mean, Louis Vuitton ain't for the regular person.
And at that time, nigga, Pharrell was starting the BBC Ice Cream and was supporting Bape in the fullest. Another brand that Kanye started to wear and made popular. He caught onto the train a little later, but he wore it and got it popping too. Just saying. I feel like if he'd have stayed at Nike, them shoes wouldn't have been what them shoes are, my nigga. It's the hype beast culture made it what it is. Because the regular nigga in the streets, it's like, what are those? The Yankees? Oh, those shits is cool. Only hype beast niggas was fiending for them. We're all hype beast niggas. So, of course, we're going to fucking feed for them.
Yeah, I thought them shits was the holy grail of kicks.
Yeah, bro. It was the holy grail. But you show my mother them shits, the Jones is way better, nigga. What the fuck is them big ass space boots you got? What are those? You know what I'm saying? So it's not like...
But, everybody, it's a beautiful shoe. I realize that.
It's a magnificent
shoe. It's almost like a beautiful song in a sense. Like,
those are his Jordan 1s. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Those are another form of Jordan 1s. Those are the sneakers you might save the world in. I always say the Jordan 1 sneakers, whoever saves the world one day is going to have a pair of Jordan 1s on. I guarantee it. Bro, I stand by that.
The Jordan 1 sneaker, the sole,
that is the sneaker.
It's the greatest shoe
that is
ever
a
written.
Sneaker. That is the term sneaker.
It's the greatest.
Is that? Yeah, it's the greatest.
Yes.
It is.
I've met people. Listen to how unreal this sounds, bro. I've literally had conversations with people and they told me they don't like ones.
They was born ass first.
Did you slap them in their face?
But you know what I'm saying?
You know how usually babies are born head first? They were born ass first.
Nah, but you see where I'm going with it? I agree. But you see where I'm going with this though, right? Like,
yeah.
It's almost like I said, it's like a beautifully written song. That same song might not be as beautiful to the next person. They might just be like, yeah, that's just a song.
Yeah. Right.
You everything in that song. You hearing, obviously the lyrics, you hearing how every instrument is tapping and hitting each pocket, how this nigga is flowing and his cadence is smooth with the instruments and the hook and all these other things, and they just listening to the song like
right. Exactly.
I mean, I
think it's a matter of taste.
It is.
You got good taste, you got bad taste.
Another thing at that time.
But you can't say that though, bro, because you could one person good taste still might not agree. That doesn't mean that person don't have taste though. You would say that person don't have taste because they might feel that shit is ugly.
I wouldn't say they don't have taste. So I think taste is not about what is like, depending on the piece. Like if we both have on the same piece, I think taste comes from just knowing how to put stuff together. Not really what you're wearing, is how you put it together.
Right.
Same people could wear a person without taste and a person with taste could wear the same fit and it'll look different depending on the person who has taste.
I agree.
They'll make that shit look better.
I agree. But that same person, that he still might be able to, put fits together. Like me personally, especially when it comes to fashion, like that shit mad complicated because I feel like everybody has their own style. Believe it or not, everybody has their own style. If you give everyone the same resources and allow them to do what they do, it might not look as fire, but that's their style. Like that's you know what I'm saying? It's how they put it together, how it panned out on them, how they wear it. That's you know what I'm saying? That's their style. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
and another thing, at that time, everybody wasn't trying to dress like Kanye West. Kanye West style to the general public was tight clothes wasn't in yet.
right. It really
You know
wasn't.
what I'm saying? It wasn't really in. Fitted pants were just like starting. Niggas just started wearing fitted pants, but
you was wearing fitted pants, niggas was calling you gay.
Exactly. Exactly. So at that time, it wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't it was sought after to hype beast niggas and niggas who, you know, who had the vision like
niggas,
in the future this shit
niggas.
gonna be epic. But
Yeah.
general audience wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at the same time, yeah, Nike was like, yeah, these shit sold out, but look who bought them.
I think it's just a testament, going back to the fashion show, to what Pharrell basically said. Reading this article from LA Times, though Pharrell Williams made a splash debut at the men's creative director of Louis Vuitton this week, he said the Louis Vuitton Don name still belongs to someone else. In a video after the show with music producer Swizz Beatz, Pharrell humbly relinquished the honorific. What the fuck word is that? Honorific to his friend Kanye West. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother Pharrell, Swizzy said. Williams interrupted him saying, nah, I'm a student. Louis Vuitton Don is the one great Kanye West, period. That's the Louis Vuitton Don. I'm the Pupil King.
X that out.
I'm the forever the student.
He said Kanye West's name?
Yeah, he shouted him out, nigga. He took the time out. Yeah, bro. That's why I was like, yo, son, this nigga is the lord of this shit, son.
Yeah, he is. He really is. He really is, bro. He really is, bro. He really is. Like, there's no debate about it. Like, there's nothing. Nobody can any like ever say like he's the one.
Took the whole conversation out, nigga. Nah,
he's
nigga.
the
Before
one.
y'all niggas even you good.
And you want to know who's the real master? Nigo. He's like if Ye is Moses and Pharrell is Jesus, Nigo's God.
Yeah.
He taught the way. He's like I really feel like Nigo is the flyest nigga on this planet.
Well, let's get into some of the fashion at the show. So we seen all the fashion and shit, the pieces.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see all the pieces. I actually gotta run it back.
Yeah, I gotta go through all the pieces and shit like that too. I gotta go through the pieces myself. I'll check it out later. I'll watch the show later and check it out if I'm not bombarded with Final Fantasy 16.
The piece that stood out the most to me, and I'm not sure if it was like a custom 101 it looked like, but this nigga Hove had on this like leather jacket. Word, let me pull it up. Jay-Z, Louis Vuitton. He had on this jacket.
He did the Kim Jong. Is his name Kim Jong? What's the nigga name that was the creative director of YSL? Remember random times like mid 2010, 11? Nah, I would say like 2015. Them black leather jackets was in style. The biker leather jackets.
Yeah.
The original, like, it was the YSL jacket that niggas was like that it came from. Yeah, he used to wear it all the time. A lot of people used to wear them shits. But I think his name was Kim Jong or some shit. I forgot the nigga name. Kim something. He was the creative director of YSL. And he made those leather jackets like pop. Like them shits was immaculate. That jacket is
the biker jacket. It's a biker jacket. Leather.
Yeah, it's the biker Louis Vuitton shit. That's basically the inspiration 100% that he did for those jackets. I see the jackets. I saw the jackets. I didn't see I didn't see the shirts. I didn't see the, you know what I'm saying? The varsity
this is a custom. It got his name on it right here.
Yeah, those are customs. Yeah, they're not selling those. Custom. Yeah, they're not selling those. You can't. I think that's better as customs rather than selling it, because if you're selling it, it's kind of like you're ripping off the nigga's idea. You're just putting a Louis Vuitton monogram over it. But the one thing I did see that caught my eye was the jackets that Pusha T and Malice had on. Those were fire.
I mean,
they were like leathers. They're like Pelés. They were like Pelés. Them shits look hard.
Yeah, it was like a whole. It was like a piece. It was together.
Yeah, it was together. Yeah. Pretty fire. Pretty epic.
Man, I don't know. I could be, overthinking this, but the fact that Drizzy wasn't there, the fact that Ye wasn't there, the fact that
Drizzy not gonna be there, nigga. This is Pharrell and Pusha.
Well, Pharrell and Pusha.
I mean, Yeah, Pusha. You get
This
Pusha.
is Pusha line?
I mean, it ain't his line, but shit, they got Static there. Drake ain't gonna come support no Pharrell shit.
But that's what I'm saying,
His
though.
mans is there.
And that's why I was going with this. It's like,
And did y'all see that Drake got whatchamacallit, Virgil tatted. The picture of him flying a kite. He got him tatted recently.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's
And that's
something
why
with that.
that's why I said that stunt he pulled buying all Pharrell pieces was a sneaky diss.
Of course. That's why
That's all it was. That's all it was. It was a sneak. That shit did not feel genuine. You was not a skateboarding nigga. You was not doing none of that shit, bro. And I'll fuck with you, Drake. I'll fuck with you, my nigga. You're the god. You're the god.
Think about this.
You did wrong doing that shit. I really feel like those pieces belong to somebody who was a longtime fan of Pharrell that had that shit, that was wearing that shit at that time. I take that shit very serious because I was one of them niggas, bro. I was online on the BBC website, nigga, saving up allowances, nigga, to go to Barney's to get a shirt, nigga, waiting a month because my mother was giving me $25 a week, nigga.
Listen, I'm not going to be surprised if you don't see Drake wear anything Louis Vuitton from here on out, right?
He probably won't.
And if he does, he's going to say Virgil.
Yep.
How much you want to?
Pretty sure of it.
We talked about it on the pod back when Jumbo shit dropped.
That was a corny move. That was a corny move.
And then the same thing with Ye not being there. Like, I don't believe Ye is not cool with Pharrell. But
I think Ye wasn't there because of, I don't even think he could have been there, honestly.
I would say Ye just haven't been in the public recently.
Yeah, he hasn't been in the public, but he's been out sites with his wife, this and that, blase, blase. I feel like he's doing something else. Yeah, he's doing something else. And not for nothing, Ye was a little jealous of Pharrell for some time because the fact that he didn't get the deal didn't go through with him and Mark Jacob for Pastel, but Mark Jacob chose Pharrell to do BBC.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of
envy.
There's a little bit of envy shit to that.
I don't think it's still that.
Oh no, I don't think so.
They've worked together since.
Yeah, they have, but I think that urgency is not there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That urgency of being at that Vuitton show was like, and I'm pretty sure
he was beefing with Virgil, and he still came to the Virgil fashion show.
Yeah, he taught Virgil the ropes. It's different. Virgil was one of the people behind Pastel. It's a difference.
I mean, who knows? It could be many reasons why Kanye wasn't there. Like,
it's a difference, but it still could have been. The fact that they were closer is more serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it could have been taken. Like, you get where I'm going with this? Like, because we brothers, what you do might hurt me more as opposed to a nigga that I just knew probably from meeting in the industry or however, whatever.
As I'm saying, he met Pharrell in the industry. Virgil, him and Virgil grew up together. Like him, Virgil and Don C grew up together. I actually got to send you niggas a clip I watched it the other day. Not even a clip, like a 30-minute fucking little episode of a Curb Your Enthusiasm. It was a Kanye West Curb Your Enthusiasm episode.
Yeah, I remember that. That was early on in the season.
That's early on. Yeah.
Let's just finish out the fashion show.
It was funny.
Let's finish the fashion show. So we talked about Pusha, Malice there. They wear their fits. We heard for the first time since the back and forth between Jim Jones and Pharrell.
Pharrell put a song coming out to this song.
It was coming out to new music, new Clips music.
Is that new Clips music or is it a diss song?
No, it's new Clips music.
He just threw a shot.
It's a Clip song.
Oh, he just threw a shot in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know you're delegates.
Yo, push a rap on you, man.
I know you're delegates.
Nigga, push a rap like.
It's actually one of the lines that he said in the song. I seen the clip of Jim Jones saying that's still not top 50. Like if he heard the song, he'd be like, "You're still not top 50." and then I heard the song after, and I'm like, "Damn, Pusha, like this is what you damn." He's right. You're not. Yeah. I mean, to me, he kind of is.
But it's so funny, like, you know, obviously we know who Pusha is and, you know, how he raps and stuff like that. But, you know, when I be listening to artists and shit like that, I always, like I said, like my ears a little bit deeper. So I'd be paying attention to shit that maybe everybody don't pay attention to. Like Push raps like Dr. Evil mixed with like
Dr. Robotnik.
Dr. Robotnik and like Frieza or some shit. Like that's how he raps. Like he
like a villain.
Yeah, like
He tries the villain approach.
Bro, it's so funny to me, man. Like he do it on
He definitely tries,
everything.
Like, Frieza is like the best depiction of his. Like he's rapper's Frieza. He's like, but he's not as like detrimental and like powerful as Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
He's like Frieza's father, King Cold. Remember Frieza's father that got smoked by Trunks? Trunks killed that nigga immediately.
Mm-hmm.
He's like that, like in reality. He tries to come off like this big bad guy, but it's just like, you know.
I mean, it's all rap.
I like Jimmy. I like Jimmy's attack right now. I like that. I think
it's very smart.
I didn't hear the whole thing. I gotta watch the video.
I don't think Jim Jones should come at him on wax though.
I mean he didn't
come at him on wax. Damn, he did. Fuck. What the fuck was the? If he would have kept like just doing videos clowning him, it would have definitely.
Because you know, I think with Jimmy, I get what you're saying. I kind of agree too, but in the same sense, I think what the whole conversation is rap. It's not internet shit. It's not anything else.
100%.
No, Jimmy started this shit off of rapping. Yo, Push. Oh, he's not my top. Nothing. He's like, what? He's the you crazy, bro. This all started from rap. So Push responded with a rap. It wasn't a full-on diss record, as you guys said, but it was on wax. Jimmy responded right back. He said some funny shit on a video, but he actually rapped. I think they trying to bring the essence of rap back, bro.
Definitely, y'all, because that new shit is not selling, nigga. Shit is not kicking.
Trying to force that, like they trying to, and I love it, bro. Like just seeing niggas behind a mic, bro. We just seen Jimmy behind him actually rapping. Like I don't like that's fire to me, bro. Like
yeah, of course. You know
what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I want somebody to come at Jada right now. Like
they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to
seriously.
Don't do that.
Just a quick backstory on how this all started. It was just like we mentioned. Forget who he was talking to about some list. Pusha T being on the top 50 rappers of all time list. Jim had some words about it, and it's just been a slight narrative around the reason why Jim did it is because he was fresh off of Drake being at the Apollo, bringing Dipset out. So people were speculating Jimmy wanted that Drake verse, so he decided to go against Pusha to make a point to get that verse.
Nigga, he ain't do that shit. It's not about no fucking verse, nigga. He did it more on the long lines of, nigga, that's my man. Drake is Dipset. So by default, nigga, fuck him.
Was Drake Dipset though? Like, I mean,
he is Dipset. I would classify Drake as Dipset. He's Dipset.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in some like in a case, you know, situation is right. Jimmy could get a Drake verse at some point, but I don't
clear it
realistically for Jim if that's like something
he wants. I don't even think he wants.
Yeah,
I don't think he wants that. I don't think he wants that.
I think it's cool. It's a jokey thing to put that in the air because it's like, oh,
I don't think
Jimmy's
he wants that.
Up, you know, it kind of looked like he speaking for Drizzy, but why can't the nigga just be realistically saying like, hey,
yeah, it's his opinion, right?
Bro, like,
exactly. And at the same time, it's like
the timing of it was kind of odd.
Of course, it was kind of odd.
Yeah.
But I mean, it probably Drake probably was like, yo, had them niggas, because you got to think about it, bro. These niggas are professionals, right? At the same time, right? These interviews, these people go. Jim Jones, I know for a fact, goes into interviews where he knows, unless it's an interview with Queen's Flip, because before then, what the fuck was Jim Jones on Breakfast Club? So the questions that they asked was definitely planned. So yeah, yo, go up there, set this up, blase, and say that nigga not rile him up. Rile him up. Fuck he gonna do to you?
With the intent of what's the outcome?
What's the outcome? Make him like a clown. Because after you listen to the song, he sounds like a clown on the track.
But for what reason? That's what I'm getting to. Like, what would be the motive?
It's a slow burn, just to make him seem like a clown. Because
why Pusha is what I'm getting to. Like, why Pusha? Mad other people on the list. He picked Pusha out specifically.
Exactly. That's why I said Drake told him to do that. If anything, Drake told him, yo, listen, do that.
But you just said it. Y'all niggas just said it. He didn't do it for Drake. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I didn't say. No, we said he didn't do it for a Drake feature. No. He didn't do it for a Drake feature. Drake is Dipset.
I think it's. I'm saying that, son. Drake is not Dipset, bro.
He's Dipset. You want to know why I'm jacking?
We gonna let this nigga get away with that, bro?
Hey, we heard it from Dipset themselves and Drizzy. Like, what else is there to be said?
That's like when Drake was going around saying he's ASAP Drizzy, nigga. What?
Yeah, but Rocky didn't say he was though.
Yeah, Rocky didn't say. We heard it from.
You didn't hear.
We heard it from the Eagle's mouth.
Yeah,
the Eagle himself.
You didn't hear Rocky or Yams get on the video and be like,
yeah, he was standing with the nigga. It was their video.
He was, but they was literally quiet. They was quiet. Just sitting there smiling.
Yeah.
He was laughing.
This is different. This is Jim Jones.
And Drizzy was on some joke shit. Like he was like, "Damn, it was ASAP Drizzy."
ASAP Drizzy is funny.
Drake is really Dipset, and what makes it more Dipset is the fact that Cameron and Mace aren't fucking with Jim. They ain't fucking with each other. Jim Jones don't fuck with Mace.
Man, Dipset don't really fuck with each other.
I feel like the one half.
I think the niggas is just all grown.
The niggas
and
knew
they
each other
all
for
have
too
their
motherfucking
own.
long. Yeah, they got their own.
The niggas literally. They problems. Yeah, they problems are literally family shit. Like,
yeah, it's like
they can literally still come see each other while they have problems. Like, that's not how we view this shit. It's not what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
and honestly, to me, Cameron was never really. I mean, he's Dipset, yeah, but
hold on now. What are you about to say, bro?
I'm about to say, nigga, he didn't put on for Dipset more than Jim Jones did. He did not.
I can't let you get that off because Jim branched out and made his own shit. He started Bird.
It was still Dipset Bird Gang. Yeah, it was still Dipset Bird Gang
though. Yeah,
it was still Dipset Bird Gang.
Yeah, you can't
take
that
from him, bro. He had the streets, my nigga.
Yeah, Jim was always Dipset, bro.
He had the streets, bro. He had
so you telling me this Jim thing wasn't to try to get into a page of Drake's book?
No, it was more. If anything, we may see Jim Jones on a Drake album before we see Drake on a Jim Jones project.
I don't see why not. Like, that's not something far off. I don't even know why that's such a quote unquote like a joke or whatever. Like, it's not.
It's a joke.
I mean, if it happens, it happens. But if it don't,
I think he personally did that to clown Pusha T. Because at the same time, if the audience starts to agree with Jim Jones' take on him not being that rapper, not being that nigga, the more serious he sounds on tracks, he's feeling like a clown. It's a mind thing. It's a mind game thing.
Yeah, nah,
100%.
I fuck with the whole situation. I like how Jim, approached it. He didn't say anything crazy about Push either.
He said his opinion. Yeah, it's his opinion, and that's what makes it more funny that Pusha T responded because nigga, that's his opinion on you. But you going diss a nigga for his opinion?
If your opinion is based off of you trying to back another nigga up, yeah, nigga, y'all niggas trying to jump me, nigga.
Yeah, but that's your opinion, and that's some shit niggas do in the air. That never said. Who said that was a fact?
Yeah, that's his opinion, nigga.
Niggas threw that shit on social media, threw it in the air. Oh yeah, it's convenient. Oh, he did a show with you. Man, who gives a fuck, man? Who the fuck?
And now you're gonna get these bars, nigga. You're delicate. Yeah, nigga, y'all gonna get these bars, nigga. Fuck out of here. Don't jump me, nigga.
But as a fan of all this shit, this is some shit we want to hear this type of shit. Like,
what the nigga Joe said, and I am waiting, baby. Facts.
Like,
I mean, Jim responded too. He started talking about this nigga Malice being on crack. So you know what I mean? It's all wax now. It's personal now.
Hey man, these niggas is rapping, bro. I ain't never tripping when niggas is rapping, bro.
Hey, if we don't get if we never get a Drake and Pharrell collab, I'm not mad. Fuck it.
I don't think
I'm not even looking forward to that. We got that Drake and Travis Scott. We got that Travis and Pharrell though down in Atlanta. Hey,
I mean, we did get a new Drake book, so I guess all isn't lost. Drake announced his first poetry book. Y'all gonna cop?
No,
must cop?
No,
not a must
but
cop.
That's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool.
That's dope. That's cool.
It looks cool. I like how it
niggas.
looks.
Shout out to niggas.
Shout out to niggas reading books.
Right.
Yeah.
The title does look pretty. I mean, the cover looks.
Matt don't want me reading those type of books.
The name of the book is "Titles Ruin Everything." This is a Drake ass title, bro. Titles Ruin Everything: A Stream of Consciousness by Kenza Samir and Aubrey Graham.
Hey, listen, he's still Drake. I'm glad he's still Drake. Thank God, he's still Drizzy. He's still doing Drake shit.
Bro, this man is a billionaire.
Yeah, he's still doing Drake shit. I'm glad to hear it. Clap it up. We didn't lose him, folks. We didn't lose him. He's still Drake. Let's go.
We still got Aubrey. We still got Aubrey.
We still got Aubrey. Aubrey's still there.
This nigga
we didn't lose him.
Innovative.
He didn't sell out yet.
He's literally a brand.
Thugger. New album just dropped. Mars had a hot take. He said that shit is ass.
I didn't say it. I was joking, people. Come on now. I was joking. Free Thug.
That's what you said, man. That's what you said.
Travis features are amazing.
They're not that good. They're okay.
They're
Abracadabra is cool.
They're amazing.
I kind of disagree. Abracadabra is pretty fire.
That shit just crazy.
Pretty fire.
That shit just utopia.
But I'm not speaking on Travis' verse though. Travis' verse is cool. Like it's not like the greatest Travis verse.
I was listening to the song yelling out Utopia.
Yeah, the production. You know, I mean, I always, you know, when them niggas is on a song together, I always thought it was ill. Like they don't really.
Niggas don't miss.
Probably like 5%.
Niggas don't miss.
Probably like 95.
I mean, the combo of Metro Thug and Travis is unmatched.
Insane.
Don't miss.
That's insane.
The niggas don't miss.
Do y'all think it was coincidental?
Oh, 100%.
Coincidental that Thug dropped the week after Gunna dropped?
Oh, 100%. He not fuck with Gunna.
Anything there?
Gunna album is fire. Yes, Gunna album is fire, but the whole album sounds like him saying, I snitched and I'm sorry.
He's pleading.
Yes, right? I snitched and I'm sorry.
Not to cut you off, and I ain't even hear it yet, but I already knew what was going on when I seen Thugger was. That's why in the chat I was right. I was like, "Yo, Thugger dropping that album?" Mars was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "The fuck?"
And I'm sorry.
Together in my head, in a sense, like, or I just, in my opinion, I'm like, first off, he can't respond. He's not gonna respond. Thugger's not gonna respond. He can't say he's on trial. Like he's fighting for his life right now. Like in the moment, he can't literally respond and talk about shit. So his response is literally cutting off Gunna's,
air circulation.
To success.
Gunna was nervous, right? He's in the whole album. He's like, even on Bread and Butter, he said he got tricked. You got tricked?
You think that would be beneficial to Thug, being that he's doing business with this guy?
Bro.
He's not signed to
the name of the album is Business is Business.
Yeah, he's not signed to.
First off,
Gunna came out and said he's not signed to Atlantic.
Yeah, but
Thug is not signed to Atlantic.
Isn't 300 under Atlantic?
I don't believe so. I mean, we could look it up right now. I know both albums are under the same thing. YSL with exclusive rights to 300. So technically, they're both making money for the same company.
Yes. Listen to this. In some way, whatever Gunna is dropping right now is making Thug money still.
That's what I'm saying.
my
So
opinion.
why would you want to
So-
step on that?
I don't necessarily think he's stepping on it. This is what I'm trying to say. His response is that to show that he's the boss. Like he's trying to show that he's top dog right now. That's what I think. These songs aren't new songs, right?
No.
Yeah, for the most part, none of them. They don't sound new. I mean, outside of the features, obviously.
Why do you think it was so urgent to put an album out right now with no promotion, none? It was just the barcode or whatever that was.
I don't know. I see both sides. Like I feel what y'all saying, but I'm just to me it wouldn't make sense to I don't know, because obviously it appears, because we don't know, it appears that it ain't nothing connecting them two together anymore outside of the business. That album title, Business is Business,
It's
just
called
adds on
Business
to
is
that.
Business. Yes.
To me, it wouldn't make sense to, although, like you said, Gunna copping please more on the album. He's saying, I'm sorry, I didn't snitch. If you think I snitched, we pulling up on you type shit. I would just be like, what would be the purpose of, like, so do you think Thug didn't know Gunna's album was coming out? Or, like, obviously he had to know.
Yeah, he definitely knew.
I don't know, it just seems odd. To me, it seems odd. I mean, it could be, like, all part of the same plan. Like, niggas knew maybe they not fucking with each other, but the plan was for 300 and YSL as a label, like, hey, we got wind, Gunna about to drop his shit. Let's put some Thug shit on the back end of it just to continue the story. And we'll both eat from it anyway, because niggas is going to want to hear what both is saying.
I mean, there's that too. That's what I'm saying. It's all money anyway. Like, them both coming out. Listen, niggas is gonna bump Thug just because of they assuming Thug is gonna respond. How the fuck he gonna respond?
Or
How much time he had
if you think
to-
those tracks are new, you're an asshole.
Bro, like what? When did he get the opportunity while fighting for his life to go record an album?
nigga was trying to, probably had a couple of moments while he was trying to get the perks passed to him, hit the little booth in the back room. You know what I mean?
And not
Laid
for
a couple
nothing,
verses down.
not for nothing, those are really old songs because Thugger wasn't even on that rapping tip right now. He was still on his singing, I got a guitar in my hand shit.
Album
Was
is
he not?
fire. Gunna
His
album
last
is fire.
His last album was like was it Pink something? It was he was singing.
Yeah, it was called Punk.
Yeah, Punk. Yeah, he was
But
still.
that was his solo. That was his solo. That didn't come out before the YSL album.
It came out after, correct?
So according to this, Punk came out 2021.
YSL album came out after that, right?
The compilation with Ski with that joint. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would believe that came out afterward. Album YSL compilation 2021 April. Punk came out 2021 October. So yeah, the compilation came out before Thug shit.
That's what I'm saying. His last solo project was he was changing his whole shit up. So that's how you know them songs is old, because those are all like so much. Those sound like cuts from So Much Fun.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I don't think so much. He always changes his shit up though.
He do,
Like,
but
as far as like albums, like he literally got a country album. He got the Carter album, the Barter album. Like he changes it up all the time. Like he's a monster at this shit. Nigga is like a chameleon.
Yeah, he really. Any standout tracks? I mean, that y'all heard? Parade on Cleveland with Drake, fire. Sounds like Drake is rapping from the perspective of Thug, talking about, you know what I mean, when I get home, it's gonna be a parade on Cleveland. Cleveland is where the street that Thug is from in Atlanta.
First off, the beat. Can we talk about the beat?
Yes. If we keep it a buck, all I want to talk about is the beats on this project. Shout out to my nigga Metro.
Listen, I bet two. Y'all know Mars. Y'all know. I've been saying this for a minute. I don't even know what year this was. I was saying this shit, bro. Metro is literally the GOAT, bro.
Greatest hip hop producer of all time. I'm stamping it.
What?
Bro, he's literally the GOAT.
Stamping
bro.
it, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know. The greatest
even-
rap producer of all time.
Greatest
That niggas is
Bro,
rap
niggas
producer
say greatest.
of all time.
Listen to me. His reign is insane. Think about when he first came out. What year was that?
I'll give him 20.
Yeah, let's give him 20.
And that might be late.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. What time karate? What year Karate Chop came out? Future, because that was early. Metro 2013. So I'll give him. Yeah, I'll give him around 2011, 2012 ish, around that time. Nigga had a 10-year run,
bro, and he's still
in the midst of tragic shit happening in his life. You know what I mean? Like he went through some fucked up shit and came back.
I'm totally tuned out this conversation right now.
My nigga came back and still dropped heat, bro.
It's the fact you and that's just one thing though. That's just one thing. You got to think about everything else that goes into it. All right, now let's actually think about his production now. Think about the beats that he's done, the songs that he's produced, the niggas that he's worked with.
I mean,
bro, he's literally out of this world, bro. Like his beats are immaculate. Like,
if you had to put him up against another producer, Mars, who would you say?
What's
you had to pick? You're talking about the greatest producer of all time, Metro Boomin.
Oh my fucking God, Jesus Christ!
Of all time, Craig, not just the city. This is the world.
He's not better than Kanye.
What has Kanye done in the last, let's just say, 2 years?
Yeah, I had to say 2 years. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, listen. I love. Yo, listen. I think Kanye is one of the GOATs. I think Kanye he's marvelous. What he's done is amazing.
Metro gave Kanye his best song ever. If your Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning. You're the sun of my morning, babe.
With the help of him. He produced on that shit too. He got produced credits on that too. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, he got produced credits on.
He does.
You know, they give. All right, listen. If
Kanye give niggas credit for being in the room.
Right. I was about to say that. I was about to say, yo, if I throw some echoes on my shit, some shit that I put on there, literally is me. That's producer credits. I worked on a song.
See, I'm just saying, Boomin is better than Kanye West.
Oh, well,
nigga, that's not even in the same. I don't compare them. Like that's not.
I'm not saying that. We're just saying Metro is the greatest.
And I don't even want to say Metro. I don't want to single him out to just rap.
You know what?
But, bro, it is what it is.
I'm gonna agree with y'all because I think Travis Scott is the greatest. So the way I say Travis Scott is the greatest is the way I say Metro Boomin is the greatest. Then I understand.
Yo, what Travis Scott and Metro songs they have together?
Man,
that is, hey man, that's all I'm gonna say. That's the only song I need right there. Y'all remember that beat?
Oh, nigga, do we remember the beat? We was just watching the video of them niggas making that song. Classic video.
Oh.
Classic video, man. Shout out to Thug. I guess shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to Gunna. Both great albums. I'm just here for the music. I could give a fuck about any of that actual shit. The music is good. I'm fucking with it.
What's next on the list?
Marzstradamus Strikes again. The Flash, the Flop.
Oh,
take it over, my brother.
Listen, that shit.
James Gunn, your ass is grass.
That shit bombed. That's all it needs to be said. I mean, what are we gonna talk about here? I just keep telling motherfuckers if they don't restore the Snyderverse, it's over. It is over.
It's
fucking over. It's Jover. It's done.
What did they do in opening for like the weekend?
55 million.
Bro, what? And then And then after like a week, it was like what, 100?
A 71% drop. It's gonna be like 60 million this weekend.
So they basically how much in total? I know they over.
It's 100. It's sitting at 100, almost 200 million right now.
Yeah,
worldwide.
So
it's not good.
And how much
$1.1 billion.
And what was the budget for this movie?
$330 million.
Hey, there you go.
They in the red, man. They in the red.
It's not looking good. It's not gonna look. It's not gonna look. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get. When Superman Legacy comes out, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Before Superman, Blue Beetle.
It might break even.
Blue Beetle. That shit is gonna do $3 in a donut at the box office. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna make no money. You think niggas gonna go see Blue Beetle in theaters? Get your fucking mind,
bro.
Who is Blue Beetle?
He is DC's Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man, but for DC.
Spider-Man has slapped the shit out that nigga. Nigga. Let me read this. Indeed, things have not been going well. The production budgets and likely marketing spends for these 4 films will cost between $1.1 billion and $1.2 billion in total, according to experts outside the studio. Shazam 2 has already bombed, earning a feeble $133 million globally. The Flash just opened to a mere $55 million in the US and Canada, grossing $135.7 million worldwide as of the 19th of June.
That shit
under expectations.
That shit might not even crack 300 million. That's crazy. And for all you dick suckers out there, right? All you bitch ass niggas, or you cum guzzlers, that's why I call you real DC fans. Y'all cum guzzlers. All you bitch ass niggas out there that said, oh, BVS bombed. It was supposed to make $1 billion because it had Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman in it. The Flash had 2 Flashes, 3 Batmen, Wonder Woman, like 3 different Supermen.
A CGI Superman.
It's CGI, and it had the notorious Christopher Reeves, the most epic Superman ever in existence in life, and in my mom's house, in my basement with my glasses and my fat stomach. The most epic Superman, right, ever, right? This shit ain't even crack. This shit ain't do nothing. Warner Brothers wish they could get BVS numbers, my nigga. They wish. And the only reason why they make $1 billion is because they cut the legs of the film in theaters 2 weeks before its initial run, end run. They took it out. They didn't want it to hit $1 billion because if it would have hit $1 billion, they would have had to deal with that. They didn't want to eat that. No, I can't make $1 billion. No, it can't make $1 billion. It was tracking to make $1 billion.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
It did $874 million worldwide. It still has the biggest DC opening weekend ever. $200 million in the opening weekend. Domestically, nigga. Domestically.
Don DeMarco.
So, I mean, hey, listen. It's gonna get worse. James Gunn may not be able to make Superman Legacy, nigga. The budget for Superman Legacy is gonna be $75 in a Kit Kat. You heard? That's gonna be the budget. Y'all niggas think that they was trying to bank on these movies so they could have money for the future DC films. They ain't got no money. It came out that they're about to license a whole bunch of IPs out to other companies that they're putting the price of $500 million. They need some money. Zazoff, you're in the shit. You listen to Peter Safran. I don't know who the fuck was your financial advisor over there. I don't know what kind of coke Alan Horn's doing over there. But we had faith. I had faith in you bitch made ass niggas. And you niggas let me down tremendously. You hired Peter Safran to run DC Studios like he didn't just produce 2 bombs prior, Shazam and Wonder Woman 84. Those are his Peter Safran's movies and they bombed. What you think? You gonna come in and he gonna make some? No, nigga, these niggas don't get this comic book shit. Y'all niggas think them Guardians movies made money because James Gunn was attached to it? Nigga, they made money because it's a Marvel movie. Nobody knows. I told my mom, you know who James Gunn is? Who the fuck is that? Nobody, but I bet you she knows Zack Snyder, though. They don't know James Gunn.
I didn't know Son until the pod.
Hey, exactly. And you in the comic books, movies. And you didn't even know who that nigga was. Y'all niggas keep putting this nigga name on some shit. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. And I'm here for it. I can't wait. I cannot wait till that Superman shit bomb. What are they gonna do? Marvel just got the rights back to Hulk. It's over.
They sure did.
It's over. They not playing, nigga. They not playing. And I stand on this. That nigga James Gunn was sent to DC to destroy the brand, bro. Kevin Feige sent him over there to destroy the brand. Destroy it so eventually we can buy them niggas out and have a Marvel DC crossover. Destroy the brand. Make people not want to go see it, but they're going to come see it if Marvel's involved. That's it. That's the whole get up around it. Kevin Feige is a genius. He is a fucking evil genius, bro. He's an evil genius. He's
evil.
He is. He sent Josh Whedon to destroy the Justice League movie. He got dick buddies with Jeff Johns, right? They went on a whole press run in 2015, 2016, and Kevin Feige came out and said, before we watch a Marvel movie, we all my staff sit down and we watch the original Superman movie. In the midst of BVS coming out. Do you know the stigma that put on BVS that shit put on BVS? That the greatest, one of the greatest producers for comic movies said that he watches Superman before they make Marvel movies in the midst of Zack Snyder making BVS. Do you know the stigma that put on that movie, bro? That made the internet hate it even more? Made niggas hate it even more? Blind hate, too. Blind hate.
A lot of the internet now is blind hate.
Blind hate.
Niggas don't be knowing what they talk. Nobody's informed with their hate.
And then boom, after that happened, after all the critics bombed the movie, after Warner Brothers cut 30 important minutes out of BVS, and they bombed that movie, even though it was a fucking financial success, and it sold close to $1 billion in fucking DVD sales. You know what happened after that? He sent Josh Whedon over to do. Jeff Johns got Josh Whedon to come do Justice League over. And what happened? What happened? What was that Justice League movie? That shit was dog shit.
It's Jover.
It was just over. They literally sabotage themselves. Warner Brothers don't know these characters. I keep trying to tell niggas that shit. They don't know these characters. They don't know. They don't know who they don't know. They don't know. They didn't know what the fuck Zach was doing. That's why they cut the scene out of when Zach was doing Justice League movie. He did the Flash when the Flash went back in time and saved the league. They was like, "What is this? What is he doing?" They didn't know, and then when the movie came out and they realized, "Oh, you can go back in time." What they do? They sped up the production for the Flash movie where he goes back in time. Oh, he can go back in time. Oh, so we can have him go back in time and restart the whole DC universe, right? We could do that. That makes sense. That's what they did. They don't know these characters, bro. They don't know.
What's with this Nicolas Cage CGI shit? I'm looking here. It says
years ago. Shout out to my nigga John Schnepp. God bless his soul. He's not with us any longer. He died a few years ago. I would love to watch his reaction to Zack Snyder's Justice League because he was one of the first niggas advocating, saying that Zack has a cut. This is way before we knew. He said Zack had a cut. Mm. He did a film, a documentary called I forgot the name of the movie. With Tim Burton. Tim Burton was supposed to direct the Superman movie starring Nicolas Cage. Right? You didn't know this, right? Drugs didn't know this. None of you niggas in your family knew this, right? 5-2. No, nobody in your family knew this movie was coming out. That movie was happening. Drugs, so. Nobody in your family knew, right? Nobody in my family knew, right? My daughter, mother had no idea. My daughter's uncle had no idea. My father, my whole family didn't know this movie existed, right? Was being made. The world really didn't know this movie was being made, right? Well, Tim Burton was gonna. I said that. I'm saying that for a reason now. I'm saying that for a reason. Nobody knew about this movie. Tim Burton was supposed to make a Superman movie starring Nicolas Cage, and it was supposed to be like a Superman movie set in the Burton universe, right? Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of shit that went on about it. You know, they had costume designs, they had the script ready. Nicolas Cage was gonna grow his hair out. He was also going to fight. The producer wanted him to fight a gigantic spider, right? He had this fucking idea of this massive spider that just was. He just saw Superman fighting it, right? The movie didn't pan out. It didn't happen, right? The producer was so hell bent on that spider. His next film that he worked on, called The Wild Wild West, had that spider. He put that spider eventually in that movie. You niggas remember Wild Wild West when they fought that giant spider at the end? That idea came from the Superman movie that never happened. So, Andy Muschietti and James Gunn, right? decided, hey, let's put Nick the Superman that nobody knew was ever going to be made. General audience had no idea what the fuck that movie was gonna to put that in a Flash movie as like a multiverse little Easter egg. Nobody knew that movie existed.
Having an Easter egg for some shit that didn't really happen is crazy. That's fucking wild, bro.
It's like I'm starting to really feel like Warner Brothers is trolling niggas. Y'all trolling us right now.
So was it actually CGI or what was the deal with that?
Andy Muschietti said that wasn't CGI, it was actually Nicolas Cage, but you can tell that was CGI.
Yeah, because I'm looking here at the articles are saying it's conflicting information. Like some were saying it was shot in person, but others saying the shit looks off. It's really CGI-y. I really brought that up just to, for one, it would be crazy to CGI somebody that exists already. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Nicolas Cage is available to do this shit, even though it was a movie that didn't come out, how are you legally able to put him in a film that he isn't in? You know what I mean? Like, if he really exists, he could just shoot the scenes. So I was just curious as to how.
Bro, I saw a scene, drugs. I saw a scene, right? This is when I almost threw my phone. There's a scene in the movie, bro, where the nigga Michael Keaton is how old? 70 years old? 70-year-old Batman. Remember the nigga Kal-El fought in Man of Steel? He fought Pharrell and he fought Nemec?
Mm-hmm.
The big stocky nigga? Why was Michael Keaton's Batman jumping all over him, putting bombs on him, and Nemec was swinging and missing him?
Michael Keaton is that nigga, man.
Bro, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. At all.
Well,
we're talking about the same guy that grabbed the pilot's head and exploded his body.
Hey, man. James Gunn looks like you're on a short lease, my guy.
Yeah, his shit is gonna bomb. Oh, it's gonna be so much worse. It's gonna be bad. Michael Jackson bad. But hey, we got a behind the scenes trailer for Rebel Moon, and we got like a little 20-second trailer for it. Netflix had an event over in Brazil. And you wanna know how I know my nigga Zach is the man, bro? Because they had a whole bunch of actors up there, you know, celebrities. And who was the only director that was there? Zack Snyder. He's the fucking god. Of course. Even down the promotion run, they had a whole bunch of actors. Chris Hemsworth, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Gal Gadot. A whole bunch of these actors talking about this event and how it's coming to Netflix. Then you had Zack Snyder at the end like, this nigga's the fucking... You got this director up there with... That shit is crazy. That a director is up there with a whole bunch of actors.
It doesn't happen that time like that usually.
It doesn't exactly. It doesn't happen like that, bro. It doesn't happen like that.
It's rare.
It's rare. That's rare. That's really rare.
And that comes out in December, right?
Yep. Can't wait. It looks fucking epic as fuck, bro. It looks fucking epic. It looks fucking epic.
I mean, shit. Perfect transition. You mentioned it. You don't even know you just did this, but Netflix, Rebel Moon. I mentioned the CGI Nick Cage because that new Black Mirror season is out. I watched all 6 episodes, but I really wanted to specifically talk about the first episode. Drugs, I know you've seen it, right? Episode 1, Joan is awful.
Yep, sure did.
One of my favorite episodes of the season, starting it off, relating it to the CGI thing. In this episode, we see a woman in her regular life. She's in corporate America, goes home after a long day at work. She just fired someone. Shout out to I forgot Shorty's name, but from The Bear, the black girl from The Bear. She's in that episode.
Oh, yeah,
she fired her, and then the woman goes home to her husband. Oh, before she goes home, she goes to therapy. She goes through a bunch of events in her life before she gets home, and she's at home with her husband. Now, mind you, at therapy, she's talking about all of the issues that she's having in life, why she thinks like her marriage is kind of bland. She doesn't really know if she likes her husband. She is in communication with her ex. She's talking about how her ex does a lot of things better. So that happened. She goes home, and her husband on the couch, they put on TV. They want to watch a show, and they realize, oh shit, this show is called Joan is Awful, and her name is Joan. And they're like, wow, but it's played by Salma Hayek.
Right. Insane.
So they like, yo, she kind of got your hair, but that's Salma Hayek.
Yeah, on some jokey shit though.
What? word. They like
Jiggy
playing
shit. They
around,
like,
like,
yeah,
yo, this
man.
looks kind of funny. Let's see what this is
let's
about.
turn it on.
And literally, they turn it on, and the show starts playing through Joan's actual day that just transpired.
Her actual daily routine.
Everything about it, but it's just played by different actors. And they're
Yeah.
showing you each person that is being represented in the show. They're showing you their point of view as they're watching it. They're showing the black girl with her friend, like, yo, I told you this. I told you she was a bitch, right? Look, you see it right here.
But
You
they're
got
all
the-
exaggerated.
Yeah, super exaggerated.
Yeah.
So obviously, it gets to the point where now she's bringing up all of the negative shit that she said about her husband. And before it got jokey, it was jokey, then it took a turn because they start realizing, like, oh shit, this could be real. Like, yo, did you say those things? Like, what the fuck? Then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, he don't know for sure. Like, he's still like, man, what the hell? Like, it looked like it's really the real thing, but she know this is really her shit. Like,
yeah, she starts panicking at this point. You see her face change. She like, yo, is this? It's like, is this a joke? She's trying to turn the TV off. She not trying to let that shit go because she know, yo, this is exactly how my day played out. Holy shit. This day was kind of, you know what I mean? I said some things that I don't really want anybody else to see. Obviously, it keeps going. It gets to the point where she's talking about her husband negatively. He's watching it like, yo, what the fuck? Then it shows her in communication with her ex, and now he sees that, and my man is like, oh, word, bitch, I'm out. So now she's breaking down. She's trying to tell him, no, this is fake. It's just TV. It's not real. That's Selma Hayek. That's not me. Fast forward to the next day. Everybody's looking at her like, yo, we seen the show, bitch. Everybody's seen it.
Right.
This is the most watched thing on TV right now. We all seen the shit.
And it's so crazy because obviously, Black Mirror, they try to play off of real life. The shit's so real. Like, the streaming platform that it came on is called Streamberry, which is actually Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
You know how Netflix, it'd be that popular movie that came out that's released and everybody talking about it.
Right at the
It's
front.
like, yeah, it's right at the, oh shit, yeah. So, everybody literally be, so it's like, I think it was kind of cool how they did that, but keep going.
Yeah, word. The main part, connecting it back to the CGI thing. So as the episode goes on, spoiler alert at this point, I guess, Joan realizes that, okay, if everything that I do in my real life is going to be on the show, let me start doing some wild shit that'll get noticed by the people that act in the show. So basically, she starts doing things where she knows Selma Hayek isn't going to like it because it's representing her, even though it's being played about somebody else's life. So she does some wild shit, goes to a church in like a fucking cheerleader outfit. She got a dick drawn on her forehead. The most outrageous thing you could think.
Super lax or some shit.
It's where she ate mad hamburgers, like 40 hamburgers, took X-Lax, took something.
Took crazy shit right in the middle of a wedding, bro.
In the middle of a wedding in a church. So the point of her doing that was like, yo, now I know Selma Hayek not gonna like
break
this
the game. Yeah, she trying to break the game.
Now it cuts to actual Selma Hayek in her lawyer's office, like, yo, the fuck is this shit? How the fuck y'all got me doing this wild shit on TV? And it turns out this is the whole kicker of the show. The show is based off of an AI technology that CGIs a real life person, just like that Nicolas Cage shit, and puts them into this television show. And because you license your rights to them, they can make you do whatever the fuck they want because you accepted the terms of agreement.
Now, peep how you accept the terms of agreement.
Just like everything else that we accept.
Else.
You want to use a new program? Click this box.
Yes, sir.
You click the box, you don't know what you signing up for. So it was a cool ass take on just AI technology, the legalities behind using people's rights, even though they might have accepted terms but not really understanding what it meant. It's a really good insight into the future with this deep fake technology, AI, this chat GPT. You know what I mean? Black Mirror is always ahead of the curve with that type of shit, but this was a cool take on reality mixed in with virtual reality mixed with actual life consequences. She ended up getting fired because of the TV show.
Right.
Really good take, man. I fuck, and that was just episode 1.
Yeah, she tried to take action.
Yeah.
To, with her lawyer, that she found out the hard way, and she found out later on in the episode, that she was an actor playing someone else's life.
Oh yeah, so it gets deep. Michael Cera is in the episode.
Right. He's breaking it down. He's talking in circles. It sounds like he's explaining like a bunch of bullshit. But
the multiverse. He explaining the multiverse. Basically saying, hey, everything that you're doing either is taking place somewhere else or already took place. Right. So your life is actually based off of, he said, you're not in control of your own story that you're being told, basically.
Right. You playing off of what somebody else already did.
In another fucking universe somewhere.
Right. So if you kill this person, you killing everybody in this universe. Nobody in this universe exists.
Yeah, because this universe is based off of the consciousness of somebody else's thought in another universe.
Right.
It's just interesting shit, man. It's real interesting. If you're into sci-fi,
man,
artificial intelligence, you know what I mean? Just
everybody should be into that. That's literally what
don't
this
like
world
music. So there's some motherfuckers out here that's just they living in a different world.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say like it, but should find, some interest in it,
If you're interested in just the world you're living in,
right,
you should be interested in this type of sci-fi kind of show. Go check it out. You know what I mean? Black Mirror, there's 5 other episodes on there. Aaron Paul is on the episode. Zazie Beetz. Shout out to Zazie Beetz. Star-studded cast this season. Zazie.
Yeah, but yo, what was the I forgot what the next episode was.
I think the next episode was the documentary one with the parents. The documentary in wherever they are, like Ireland or some shit.
Oh man, what the fuck? Nah, yeah, that shit was spooky.
Yeah, that shit got wild.
That shit was insane.
I like how Black Mirror obviously there's always a twist in it, but it always relates back to reality in the real world because he set off to create a documentary with his fiance. Quick synopsis of it. The documentary gets made, a bunch of awful shit happens, and he's getting all of the success from this amazing documentary that he made based off of his life and some new shit that he discovered. But you see the parallel of him being in the biggest moment of his life, but he's also the most miserable he's ever been in his life.
Right.
Good take on just fame, success, however you want to look at that shit. Really, I say check it out, man. If you're into Black Mirror, or if you're not into Black Mirror and this is like your first time hearing about that shit, Crack Rock a lot familiar, go check that shit out, man.
Man, go watch that shit. This whole season 6 is insane to me. I think is well produced. I think really Black Mirror don't
well shot.
Yeah.
Yo, Mars, you want to give us a little 5 to 10 minute review on Final Fantasy?
Man, this is looking like this is right now for me. I'm only about 5 hours in. I'm trying to soak up the game as much as possible. So while I'm doing main mission, I'm doing side mission at the same time. Sorry. This is game of the year. Spider-Man better deliver. If Spider-Man 2 don't deliver, and I know what's going to deliver. It's Insomniac. The niggas don't miss. They don't miss at all. But this is looking like game of the year, man. I mean, this shit is, first off, it's not turn-based. I mean, the last Final Fantasy 15 was a turn-based, but that went through development hell because Tetsuya Nomura was in the midst of doing Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15, and he was trying to do some other shit with it. it was supposed to be one of the first non-turn based Final Fantasy games, which it was, but you know, they kicked them off. They told me, hey, just focus on Kingdom Hearts 3. Don't do Final Fantasy 15. And they got a new director, and that took like 2 years. So Final Fantasy 15 is just like it's kind of like the Flash of Final Fantasy games. It's just it made more money than the Flash, but as far as like this development hell and you know how the vision once somebody has a vision and somebody else comes in and takes over that vision and does what they see fit for that other person's vision, it don't work well. You know what I mean? So that's why you know Tetsuya Nomura's now can kind of incorporate his original Final Fantasy 15 idea inside Kingdom Hearts 4. So, but this one is Final Fantasy 16 is made by the developer who made the story director did Final Fantasy 14, which is only an online game only, which I hear is really fucking popular. Which has been around for some years. I heard the story is astronomically amazing, one of the best Final Fantasy stories ever. And they gave him the next installment for 16, and he brought it back to that fantasy element. You know what I mean? Because after like Final Fantasy like 6, it stopped being about wizards and you know the summons and people living in villages. You know how the old Final Fantasies was, even though it was pixelated, you still got that. It was kind of like Zelda in a sense, that real fantasy type shit. It's that again.
Felt like you were on a quest.
Yeah, right, exactly. You know what I mean? You're in the forest and there's beasts and there's wizards, there's goblins and shit like that. You know what I mean? Real medieval, shit. Yeah, right. It's back to that, but now you familiar with the summons from Final Fantasy, right? The whole idea of summons.
Mm-hmm.
How you have Ifrit, you have Shiva, because all the summons are the same. That's the thing with Final Fantasy. For those who don't know, Final Fantasy is a game where none of the stories are connected. Maybe a few games are connected, like Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children, Dirge of Cerberus. Then you have Final Fantasy X and X-2. Those are really and 13 as well. I think it has a sequel, Lightning. Yeah. But those are really like, Final Fantasy games never really incorporate with each other. They just keep the same type of summons and monsters. So it could be a whole new game. You're just going to see a new version of the old monsters you fought before. And this one, they did a whole 180. Now, there's the monsters themselves are called icons. They're not called summons, right? But the icons are inside people, and the people are called dominants. So let's say, for instance, nigga, I'm the main character, nigga. I turn this into Ifrit. My girlfriend turns into Shiva. Nigga, Drugs turns into Titan. You may turn into Odin. So you have the powers of these.
I don't want to be Odin, gang.
Nah, Odin is a badass, bro. What are you talking about?
All right. I'm gonna be Odin.
He's a big ass armored nigga on a big ass fucking horse. Like, it looks crazy shit.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm Odin, nigga. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? This shit is wild, nigga. I was watching a cutscene yesterday when I was playing this shit, and Bahamut, the dragon, the big dragon, for all my Final Fantasy niggas, you know what Bahamut is. He's fighting Odin, nigga, in the sky, nigga, like in the middle of a war. That shit look crazy, nigga. I was in here geeking out, like, yo, what the fuck? This shit look wild.
They wildin'.
But the game mechanics developer, the dev team, and the same people who worked on Devil May Cry, he went over to Square Enix to work on 16, and the gameplay is superb. We're talking about combos. We got combos in Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy people. We got combos. You feel what I'm saying? So you play as the main character. His name is Clyde. He's one of the coolest looking niggas in the world. He's a cool nigga.
Shout out to Clyde.
You know what I'm saying? You hanging out with his dog, Toggle. You can control the dog. So if I'm in the air beating a nigga up, I summon the dog. The dog does like a spin ball move, hits him in the air, keep him in the air, and I bring him back down with the flamers. Shit is ill, son. Shit is ill. The story is blood and gore. It ain't niggas is having sex. This is like Game of Thrones meets Vikings meets Final Fantasy. It's crazy. Niggas is, and you know how like in certain games, right, where there's like a war scene going on, and you don't see niggas die in the war. Like you see niggas die, yeah, but like let me give you an example. When Odin and Bahamut was fighting, right, the nigga Odin, he went through the whole crowd of niggas fighting, and nigga threw his sword down and swiped the whole half of the fucking half of whatever.
Oh, you're talking about casualties. Like they don't really show like casualties dying.
you see niggas dying from the attack.
Shit.
The nigga behind
now that makes sense. I see the comparison to Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones is one of the shows where they show you casualties. When Khaleesi came over at the last season blew the whole town up with the dragons.
You see niggas dying and burning.
You seeing niggas running from the fire.
Yeah. It's like that. Yeah, like nigga Baha made it like a beam attack to Odin, and Odin like blocked it with his sword, and the shit spread from his sword and hit the ground. And niggas was like, oh. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Look how it come around. Batman versus Superman. When Superman seen Zod, when Batman, Bruce Wayne seen Zod and Superman flying through the city, fucking the buildings up.
Casualties. Dun, 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 dun.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But man, it's a great game. Shout out to Square Enix. You niggas got something special. I've been pre-ordered the deluxe version. So I got the steel case. Steel case is ill. Come in this big ass box. I got like a cloth map. It's like some cloth, but it's a map of the world that we in. Oh, shit is nice. It is nice. Yeah, the past two
gamers, man.
The past two Final Fantasy games, I pre-ordered the deluxe edition. I got the Final Fantasy VII remake. I got the deluxe edition for that. I like the deluxe because the deluxe edition comes with a steel case. So I don't have to use the regular case. They give you the regular cases. The game comes in there, but then they give you a steel case you can put your game in.
Yeah, so I remember them joints. That's like when Halo had their deluxe editions. They gave you the little metal silver joint.
Yeah, right.
Halo logo on the front.
I did that with Mortal Kombat, and I did that with Final Fantasy Remake. So I got the steel Mortal Kombat case and the Final Fantasy shit. And the steel cover case on this shit is hard. It's the nigga Clyde like with this red accents over him. You know what I mean? But I think Final Fantasy steel case is still better. It's Sephiroth on a building with shit exploding behind him. That shit is ill. That shit is just ill. Yeah. I'll show y'all niggas that shit.
Word. Shout out to Game. Shout out to Final Fantasy, man.
Yeah.
Let's end this motherfucker with some NBA hot takes.
Oh, man.
The NBA, man. Next season is going to be fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited. The NBA draft happened. That man, Wemby, he's officially an NBA player, drafted number 1 overall by, of course, none other than Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, man.
Spurs are back. That nigga.
That's my new fave player right there, man.
Nigga Pop went and dust off that Tim Duncan playbook, nigga. He said, we back, boy, we back. Yeah, nigga, we back. Oh, man. The draft looked pretty cool, though. My nigga Scoot Henderson, that nigga was iced out. Yo, that and money. Them college niggas be balling now, nigga. Them niggas be iced out.
No, he was playing for the G League though.
So he was? Yeah. Oh, okay. I ain't know that.
Yeah, some of these niggas, bro, they was already balling, bro.
Niggas is in there, damn. Shout out to them niggas, man.
So Brandon Miller, he went number 2 to the Hornets from Alabama. Alabama had a nice little squad.
Wasn't that the nigga that was? He was involved in some shit, right? We ain't got to talk about it specifically.
I don't know.
Okay, he made it out. Like, he was found, like, not a part of it, but yeah, he was involved in some shit.
Yeah. I don't
so shout out to him for, getting past that.
Yeah. And the Hornets, they shaping out to be something. Hopefully, they can continue building with LaMelo. I know I think he's still hurt.
Yeah, he's still hurt. I did hear when he got the call, Miller, he got the call from Michael Jordan telling him, hey, man, congrats, welcome you to the team. And he kind of alluded to LaMelo texting him already. So you can see niggas be knowing where they going to go. Probably when you them top picks, you pretty much know the day of or probably a few days before where you're going to end up. So they probably start getting you acclimated with the players on the team, you know what I mean? The star. Hey, yo, just send them a text, you know what I mean? Show them some love. Prepare them, let them know, like, hey, we got some work to do. Welcome to the team. You know what I mean? Just build that camaraderie before you even meet the nigga. I thought that was pretty cool to see that Jordan did that. And shout out to J. Cole. He can be a part of that shit, too.
I like Brandon Miller, too. I don't know if you seen him play like that, but I don't know if you've seen Brandon Miller play. He kind of plays like Paul George a little bit.
Continue on that. I think I know where you're going.
Yeah. So, I think he fits like the Hornets got some pieces. If they could, if they move some pieces around, they could get like fill out the roster a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't
Did
know
you
what the
see what he
Blazers
said
gonna
about
do.
Paul George?
Oh yeah. You talking about him being his GOAT?
Yeah, he said, I actually don't think LeBron is the GOAT of basketball. My GOAT of basketball is Paul George. Which sounds kind of crazy. I mean, these young niggas they obviously these players are gonna be people that they watched.
That's not crazy. It's only crazy because we older now and we.
Well, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at. These younger niggas, Paul George was a monster in the early Pacer days.
Bro, he's still nice.
Saying?
What you mean? He just be hurt. He's still real, bro.
And that's where the crazy part come from. Because like you said, we older, we seen his before, and now to hear like at the point where he at in his career is like, yo. But I get it. That's usually how it goes. Like, nigga could say Melo is a GOAT.
Right.
And then you see somebody say it now, you're like, nigga, Melo. But early Melo was that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Moss? Hey, yo, watch your mouth, son. Chill out.
No, he definitely was. That's my favorite player.
He was nice, man. But
I don't know what
you were saying, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know what the Blazers is doing. I mean, they picked up Scoot. I like Scoot. I'm not about to speak on him too soon. I don't think he's gonna be that great for at least for what the Blazers and the Dame situation. So I think Dame gonna end up on the Nets, if you ask me. And I'm not just saying that because the Nets is my team. I just think he pan out better with the pieces we have as opposed to being on Miami. Even though Miami,
I think so too.
Finals can't take that
agree.
away. I just think Miami's the way they run. You know, it's I don't know. They kind of have a different,
pace. It wouldn't behoove Miami to pick up Dame because they need more. They need more than Dame right now.
Yeah, it would still work with Dame over there. I just think it'll pan out better if he came to the Nets. Like it just younger guys over here. We got more guys that's able to do different things. We got more two ways. Just
the fit is way better for Brooklyn.
Yeah, but either way, I don't see him staying in Portland anymore after that pick.
Yeah, his point was that he's not trying to stick around for a rebuilding team. He wants to be on a contender. I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
I
like the Nets 2 picks we got in the draft though. Just to throw that out there. They got my boy Noah Clowney from Alabama.
Okay. A lot of love.
Yeah, a lot of love. He like he like a I don't even know who to compare him to. He could kind of guard the perimeter. He could shoot. He shoot the ball. He got a little handle. Like he got height with him. He played defense too. Like that's so. I mean,
all these players we seeing now come to the league, bro. The league is in a place where all of this, the skill set of the average player is like superior to what it once was. These niggas play two ways. These niggas is all shooting from three. They tall as fuck, but play like a guard.
Yeah, I know you seen them picks Houston had, but
nigga, Houston gonna be all right. They got a 6'7" point guard, boy.
Bro, listen here. I'm telling you, with Ime over there, right? Listen to me. Ime is on a redemption tour. Don't be surprised.
Looking for revenge.
Playoffs like on some fly shit, like 7th. You know what I mean?
I can see it playing. Sneak into the playoffs.
Hey, don't be surprised, man. I think I seen a lot of potential, not just with the draft, but like in the league in general, where everybody's going. The free agency about to start too. So
it's a lot of talent, man. There's a lot of talent out there. The league is in a great place. Let's get into some of these trades that we've seen. We've seen a couple of big names get sent to different teams.
Yeah.
Chris Paul was originally rumored to get waived from the Suns, but that ended up with him in a 3-team trade, I believe. Or
Yeah, some sort of a threesome.
Some sort of a threesome that ended up where CP3 ended up in Golden State. Jordan Poole got sent to Washington.
Bruh.
Porzingis is now on Boston. Marcus Smart is in Memphis.
I think. Oh yeah, that's crazy. I think
Bradley Beal is in Phoenix. I'm not sure if we mentioned that last week.
Yeah, no, we didn't. That's kind of fire though.
Those are going to be interesting moves. I think it's finally time for Chris Paul to accept the bench role. I'm not sure if he's going to do it, but that team could kind of get fucked up if he don't. He tries to, you know what I mean?
I think in some cases they'll probably start both of them.
Situational.
I don't know how I don't know what lineups. They probably trying to come up with mad shit right now. I mean, Chris Paul is still a legendary point guard, so I wouldn't necessarily say
Hall of Famer
yet, even though he's 39. What 39?
Yeah,
I feel like today's NBA is not back then NBA anyway, so you can't go off of like too much on the age. Niggas is gonna be balling till they 50.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
niggas gonna be just retiring at 48. Just bow.
I think I'm gonna just bow out, man.
Yeah, averaging 22.
No rings.
Word. So, I like I don't know. I like the look of it. I like the idea of it. I know Stephen A. was, doubting it, talking about the pace, but that's his job. Me personally, I think it would work. I'm just excited to see basketball like come.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm excited for summer league, nigga.
Yeah, all of this shit. Like, I heard Wemby is gonna be playing in the summer league.
Yes, he is. They did say that. Summer league starts.
Oh my!
Starts in 2 weeks from yesterday on the 7th.
Son, listen to me, man. I'll be watching every game, man.
I'm gonna be tuned in for sure.
Yeah. We're gonna be streaming that boy.
For sure. And just to end off, we seen Kevin Durant. Did you see him join that Twitter space that was named KD is not top 5?
I fuck with KD, man.
I fuck with KD too, because niggas try to, because he's such a great player and a superstar, Hall of Famer Hall of Famer already, champion. Because he's so great, niggas think they can just say whatever to him and he just supposed to just let it happen. Or just talk about him however.
Yeah, but not only that, I think, all right, KD's a regular nigga, bro. Outside of being a super player, he's still he came from, he knows what that is. It's almost like tomorrow if we got rich off of doing some shit that we love, we got mad famous, bro. We were there. You know what I'm saying? We understood how it was to be that person, and we had these thoughts of this and that. So I think KD, he understands that perspective a lot. So I think it's cool that he taps in with like regular people, bro. And it's not just positive shit, like it's on some, because niggas feed off of negativity, right?
Yeah, nigga be on some fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull up, nigga. What's up?
He said, "Yo, nigga was going off. He's not going off, but he was hitting them niggas with facts." Nigga said, "Yo, man, how y'all consume the game is just whack as fuck. I just think how y'all even look at the game is whack. You factor in a team success when you're talking about players individually. I just think how y'all consume the game is trash. Like, it's up to, are you good or are you not?
All right.
Ours, nigga. Nigga, can you hoop? Fuck what your team doing, nigga. I'm not top 5 because of all this other shit you putting me on. Nah, nigga. I could hoop, nigga."
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, Kevin Durant is still the
legendary.
Bro, he is the most unguardable nigga in the league.
I forgot. I was listening to some shit, and we can end here. I was listening to some shit. They were talking about. Let me remember. Oh, it's a podcast I was listening to, but it's really not. There's no validity there. I think niggas was just talking, but somebody was saying how they wouldn't put Kobe in their top 10 aside from whatever, but they put Kevin Durant up there. And no, they put, I forget what it was, but basically I'm referring back to when Kobe was talking about Kevin Durant. It was just ironic to see them kind of say, I think they mentioned like Kevin Durant doesn't play defense. There was some way shitting on Kevin Durant. I'm just like, yo, damn. So nobody's seen that Kobe interview where Kobe himself, who most people value as like top 5, top whatever, himself said, yo, this guy is one of the hardest people I had to defend. I'm like, I don't think people either heard that or really understand what that shit means. For Kobe to say that, he got to praise you. He's not just going to say that about anybody because he could have. He specifically talked about Durant, so I think there's some validity to that shit. Kevin Durant being a motherfucking beast. Yep. But I mean, man, shout out to y'all for making it this far into the podcast. Appreciate you motherfuckers, man.
Crack.
Think it's time to get up out. Hey, wait, shout out to 85 South. They got their Netflix special out. I didn't watch it yet, but
that's what's up. Shout out to them.
It's cool to see that. Whether it's good, whether it's not, whether whatever.
It was in Atlanta.
Word. They had to have been in Atlanta, man. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And shout out to French. My nigga French doc dropped, so that's pretty cool. That shit premiered at like New York Tribeca Film Festival. Nigga had Robert De Niro there. It was like a big deal for a nigga like French. French is as popular as he is. I still don't consider him like a household name. Like the average person ain't just gonna know who French is, unless you're in the culture, obviously. But
I mean, he probably do a lot of shit behind the scenes that we don't know about.
No, for sure. But I'm just that was what I'm saying. A testament to him having Robert De Niro at that motherfucker, bro. Like,
listen. I don't think
Robert De Niro's a nigga.
Yeah, but I don't think we could speak on how, you know what I'm saying, like who French, you know, like the nigga is. He's a superstar. I think he's beyond what we see.
And listen, you could get Drake on your doc and Robert De Niro at the premiere, nigga, you somebody.
Word up.
Hey, man.
You somebody, man. Mars, get us up out of here, man.
All right, you bitch ass niggas and you bitch ass bitches. Get the fuck up out of here, my nigga. It's time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Handle your handle. Do what you gotta do. Enjoy your motherfucking weekend, nigga. The summer is here. So you know what I'm saying? I want to see nothing but them, what they call them, sundresses. I want to see nothing but those. I mean, it's cracking the motherfucking 80s. Episode 66, nigga. Kill the Jedi.
Crack. Mike, crack.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.